Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Adventure Build. I'm Kelly.
I'm Trevor.
And today we are installing a set of Cali raised ditch light brackets and some Baja design lights on Trev's 4Runner.
Yep, they're the Squadron Sports. Say that 2 times fast.
I wouldn't say it.
No,
Definitely not.
No, I wouldn't say it. So the main reason that I went with the Cali raised supports is because they're extremely low profile. A lot of the other ones that I saw made the lights stick up high, and I did not like that. And these are a lot lower design than most out there.
And they are made of steel, not aluminum. I know some companies are going aluminum. Cali Rays uses steel.
Yeah, I honestly probably prefer aluminum just because of, you know, if the powder coating ever gets chipped, it will start rusting, and also weight. I mean, it's a small part, however, ounces equal pounds, pound equal pain, especially on a rig that is getting a lot of weight added to it for protection, recovery gear, camping gear, and a full family.
And the lights, tell me about these lights.
So there's a couple of reasons that I chose the Baja designs. Number one, this light is designed for being a ditch light. So it has a curvature in the back. So when it's open, especially with the low profile brackets, it's not coming in contact with the windshield. The other reason I love the Baja designs that you can actually change out the front plate. You can get a different one. If you wanted more of a spot, you can replace this. This is a diffused wider light. But if you wanted, you can get a spot on here. If you wanted amber, you can get amber. So I like the ability to change that out.
So the Baja Designs lights actually come with everything you need to install. It's got the bracketry, it has your wiring harness.
It even has a wiring harness that connects the 2 lights together into the one switch. So it's plug and play. However, this we're definitely going to keep. This we will be using. However, I have an sPOD already in the rig, so we're going to be chopping this harness up to just wiring it into the sPOD.
And sometimes you got to cut stuff up.
Chop it up.
We're about to start the install of the Cali raised brackets and the Baja Design lights. Trev, what tools do we need for this install?
The first tool we use is a 12mm socket. This is going to be for the bolts on the hood. We've got 2 15mm wrenches and a 4mm Allen key.
These Baja Design lights are very, very high quality. I definitely really like the design of these. This is actually the first pair of Baja Design lights I've got my hands on. You'll notice even when they come, the thread lock is actually on the bolts already when you get them, and they use all stainless steel hardware. Very, very high quality. All right,
It's the little things.
it is the little things. So let's get into the install and we'll get this thing done. We've already done the passenger side as a test, and now we're gonna move to the driver's side.
The common way to set it up is by putting the bracket on first. That's what we did on the passenger side. Put the bracket on first and then mounted the light on top of that. However, we test fitted a little bit, and I think that we're gonna be able to put it all together on the bench. It'll be a lot easier to do, and because of the clearances on the Baja Design light, we should be able to mount it and then put it onto the hood afterwards.
And hopefully that works. We will see.
We'll see.
We have the bracket pre-assembled. It's ready to go.
First things first, starting with the top or most forward bolt and pulling that one out. the top bolt out, now we can fit the bracket behind and reinstall the bolts inside there. With the front bolt tightened up, now we can take off the bottom or rear bolt and swing it over. With the rear bolt all snugged up, now we're going to go to the front bolt and tighten that one all the way down too. You do not want these things shifting around and getting your hood out of alignment.
With us pre-assembling the light and the bracket onto the Cali raised mount, it made it a lot less work to actually install it. The other side, we tried to put the light on the bracket after it's already installed, and it was really hard getting all the nuts onto the bolts from the bottom. This much easier. I would definitely suggest going this route. Pre-assemble the bracket, put the light on the bracket before you actually install it onto the vehicle. Now all we have to do is drop the hood down. We're going to align the light, get the lights the way we want them, and then work on wiring.
The wiring harness comes in two sections. The first section connects to the two lights and they're quick disconnects, and then this connects into the wiring for the switch and the power supply. Working with the wiring harness, trying a couple different things to see how to route it through. Initially, we wanted to route it down the side, then underneath where I route a lot of the other wiring and everything. However, the shorter wiring harness that connects to the lights is a little too short. So what we decided to do is just run it on the top of this plastic air dam thing. I don't know what it is, but so we're gonna connect it, run across, then down the side of the firewall on that side.
No, lock. All right.
Oh, there it goes. There we go. This is the power wire and the switch wire, which we're gonna cut down, but I just wanna make sure that we have enough room and everything with the wiring. So I'm just gonna connect it and then we'll chop it from at the source. With the lights connected to the harness, routed it across the top and it fits perfectly. It doesn't interfere with the hood. And there's a small vent in a couple spots that we just ran zip ties through, but on the driver's side, we went ahead and drilled a little hole through this to zip tie it. So that way it is all secured, and as the hood opens and closes, it's not going to come loose and start flapping out or anything. With the wiring harness plugged in, run it down the side, and then we just have to leave enough slack for it to go up underneath the power tray. And now, trim it up. Now we're just gonna cut the sheathing back and screw it into the source of the sPOD. On the sPOD, you can hook it up to any open one on here. You have a switch, which is your power, and then a ground right next to it. So it makes it extremely easy to hook up any of the wiring. So now that it's connected to the sPOD on switch 6, on my touchscreen inside the cab, now I can program that to actually be ditch lights. sPOD has the Bantam app. You just open it up, then click Setup, pick the switch that you want. You can enter text in, however, just select icon, scroll up, here's your ditch lights, click OK, and boom, it's programmed in. And it'll actually show that icon in the cab on the touch screen. And you can also control the lights from the app right there.
We finalized the install of the Cali raised ditch light bracket, the Baja Designs Squadron Sport light, which is very, very bright, very, very nice. And we've hooked everything into the sPOD. Very clean. I love the sPOD. The organization on that and the functionality is great. So thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. We'll see you guys next time. Nice.